Contour mapping has really revolutionized the way that we fish. It's an unbelievable tool that helps us both find new spots and also kind of pinpoint our presentations to make sure that we're tight to a break, that we're on the rock pile we want to fish, that we're approaching it from deep water rather than shallow. There's so many reasons why today's contour mapping is an unbelievable tool, but no matter how good any tool is, there's sometimes things that get missed. And when we're looking at some of the contour mapping and the spots that I fish and have fished religiously for many years, some of my very best spots that have the most fish on them year in, year out, are spots that the contour maps have missed, or maybe more appropriately, they've caught just the edge of. Now, when they go and they scout and they collect data on these lakes with depth sounders, so often they're casting nets in terms of sonar, driving back and forth and checking out and surveying, scanning the bottom. Now, when we're talking about the depth that they're sounding for, sometimes those spots aren't specifically surveyed, or more appropriately, more often, they get maybe just the edge of them. There's a small irregularity in a contour. There's a little jog in the line. You as an angler need to understand that as a clue, a spot specifically to hone in on and go there with your electronics and learn better. If you look on the screen, I've got just such a spot. You can see it's studded with waypoints. There's actually 3 small rock piles, no bigger than the size of this boat, that exist right next to each other, but separate, on this small spot. Now, if you look, it's just a little jog in the contours, a slight irregularity. You'd think of it as no more than just a small flat on the edge of a basic shoreline break. But let me tell you, I've caught a lot of fish on this spot over the years, simply because I looked at the contours and I said, that doesn't look exactly like the rest of the shoreline contours. Maybe I'll check it out. I drove over it. I looked on my depth settings. I saw that the bottom was much harder than everything surrounding. Turned on the side scan here recently, and years that I've had those kinds of units, and really helped to understand that spot better. So when you're looking for spots that are off the beaten path, when you need to find fish in areas that other people aren't, go ahead, study your mapping, look at your contours, look for slight irregularities, look for areas like this that are just a small jog in the contour. Go in there, use your sonar, and really wring the rag dry. Find those spots that the mapping misses and catch more fish because of it.